Hello. Welcome to our lesson. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we are mastering 30 simple synonyms to improve your vocabulary. But first, what is a synonym? They are simply words that have the same or nearly the same meaning.
In this video, I will show you common synonyms, how to use them in sentences, and when you cannot replace them. So let's begin. Conceal, hide. He hid the truth. He concealed the truth. Assist, help. She helped me. She assisted me. Purchase, buy. I bought a book. I purchased a book. Fix, repair. I fixed the chair. I repaired the chair. Gather, collect. We gathered items. We collected items. Select, choose. I chose a dress. I selected a dress. Begin, start. We started the class. We began the class. Finish, end. I finished my work. I ended my work. Speak, talk. We talked about it. We spoke about it. Build, construct. They built a house. They constructed a house. Huge, large. It is a large house. It is a huge house. Smart, clever. He is a smart boy. He is a clever boy. Easy, simple. This is easy. This is simple. Beautiful, pretty. She is pretty. She is beautiful. Quiet, silent. The room is quiet. The room is silent. Tiny, small. It is a small box. It is a tiny box. Correct, right? You are right. You are correct. Scared, afraid. I am scared. I am afraid. Quick, fast. It was quick. It was fast. Polite, kind. He is polite. He is kind. Explain, clarify. He explained it. He clarified it. Require, need. I need help. I require help. Accurate, precise. This is accurate. This is precise. Brief, short. It was short. It was brief. Sufficient, enough. This is enough. This is sufficient. Permit, allow. They allow it. They permit it. Forbid, ban. They forbid it. They ban it. Request, ask. I asked a question. I requested a question. Generous, helpful. He is helpful. He is generous. Cooperate, collaborate. We cooperated. We collaborated. All of these look the same, right? But now listen carefully. They are not always interchangeable. So, now, let's see their differences. Conceal versus hide. Both hide and conceal have similar meanings. But hide is common and informal, while conceal is more formal and intentional. So we say, she hid the gift under the bed. She concealed the evidence from the police. But we don't say, she concealed under the bed. Assist versus help. Help is common in daily use, and assist is more formal. So we say, she helped me. The nurse assisted the doctor. But we don't usually say, assist me, in casual conversation. Purchase versus buy. Buy is everyday English, and purchase is formal. So we say, I bought a book. The company purchased new equipment. But we don't usually say, I purchased candy, in daily conversation. Fix versus repair. Fix is general, and repair is more technical. So we say, I fixed my phone. He repaired the machine. But we don't say, repair my mood. Gather versus collect. Gather means come together, and collect means pick items one by one. So we say, we gathered around the table. He collects coins. But we don't say, we collected around the table. Select versus choose. Choose is general, and select is more formal and careful. So we say, choose any option. She selected the best candidate. But we don't usually say, select anything, in casual speech. Begin versus start. Both are similar, but start is more common for actions. So we say, car started. The event began. But we don't say, the car began. Finish versus end. Finish is used for tasks, and end is used for events. So we say, I finished my homework. The movie ended. But we don't say, I ended my homework. Speak versus talk. Speak is more formal, and talk is informal. So we say, he speaks English. We talked for hours. But we don't say, he talks English. Build versus construct. Build is general, and construct is formal and technical. So we say, they built a house. Engineers constructed the bridge. But we don't say, construct a sandwich. Huge versus large. Large is neutral, and huge shows strong feeling. So we say, a large amount of money. A huge crowd. But we don't usually say, huge amount of money, in formal writing. Smart versus clever. Smart means intelligent, and clever means quick thinking. So we say, he is smart. That was a clever idea. But we don't usually say, clever student, as it may sound slightly negative. Easy versus simple. Easy means not difficult, and simple means not complicated. So we say, the test is easy. The design is simple. But we don't usually say, simple exam, because it may mean basic, not easy. Beautiful versus pretty. Beautiful is stronger, and pretty is softer. So we say, She is beautiful. That is a pretty dress. But we don't usually say pretty sunset, as beautiful sounds more natural. Quiet versus silent. Quiet means little noise, and silent means no sound. So we say, the room is quiet. The forest was silent. But we don't usually say keep silent in daily conversation. Tiny versus small. Small is general, and tiny means very small. So we say a small house. A tiny insect. But we don't usually say tiny problem. Correct versus right. Right is common, and correct is more formal. So we say you are right. That answer is correct. But we don't usually say you are correct in casual speech. Scared versus afraid. Scared is emotional, and afraid is more general. So we say, I was scared. I am afraid of dogs. And we don't say, I scared of dogs. Quick versus fast. Quick is about time, and fast is about speed. So we say, a quick call. A fast car. But we don't say fast call. Polite versus kind. Polite is about manners, and kind is about personality. So we say he is polite. She is kind. But we don't usually say kind manners. Explain versus clarify. Explain means give details, and clarify means make something clear. So we say, he explained the topic. She clarified the doubt. But we don't say, clarify the whole lesson. Require versus need. Need is common, and require is formal. So we say, I need water. This job requires experience. But we don't usually say, I require water in daily conversation. Accurate versus precise. Accurate means correct, and precise means exact. So we say, the answer is accurate. The measurement is precise. But we don't usually say precise answer in general situations. Brief versus short. Short is general, and brief is formal. So we say a short story. A brief meeting. But we don't say brief height. Sufficient versus enough. Enough is common, and sufficient is formal. So we say that is enough. This is sufficient. But we don't usually say sufficient food in daily conversation. Permit versus allow. Allow is general, and permit is formal. So we say they allow entry. Smoking is not permitted. But we don't usually say permit me in casual conversation. Forbid versus ban. Forbid is personal, and ban is official. So we say my parents forbade it. The government banned plastic. But we don't say my parents banned me. Request versus ask. Ask is common, and request is formal. So we say I asked a question. I requested help. But we don't say I requested a question. Generous versus helpful. Generous means giving, and helpful means assisting. So we say he is generous. She is helpful. But we don't say helpful donation. Cooperate versus collaborate. Cooperate means work together, and collaborate is often used for projects. So we say, the team cooperated. They collaborated on a project. But we don't say collaborate with rules. So remember, synonyms can have similar meanings, but they are not always interchangeable, and using them correctly makes your English natural and powerful.